Hi, I'm Elena with YouTube Pilates. Miss Brooklyn will come run through here pretty soon. We're going to do a chair workout today. I have it set pretty heavy. You're gonna see why it's set heavy. We're not gonna be here that long today, so we're gonna have some fun. So I have both springs hooked to the top. I know, I said it. Both springs hooked to the top. Bear with me with wherever we go with this. So we're gonna sit down on our chair. When you sit down on your chair, the top of it's called a carriage, and then you have your bar. Your heels are gonna hook to the bar, right where the heel, that little calcaneus bone, that heel bone, hooks on the edge. Find that hook. Your butt is scooted all the way forward where it feels like it might slip off. That's that point where you want that core challenge. Let's have our hands down towards the ground or pointed down to the ground, pushing up against the carriage. You push this heavy bar down, you inhale, lift up, you continue as you move. Exhale as you push, inhale as you lower. Now from here, I want you to think about your pelvis like it is a bowl of soup. You don't want that big bowl of soup to dump forward. You don't want that soup to dump back, any direction. You want it to be nice and even, parallel to the floor. Same goes with your pelvis. Now your rib cage, I want it to be facing towards that bowl of your pelvis. Same concept. I don't want it to be flaring open. I don't want it to be going back. I want it to be pointed directly towards those pelvises, pelvici. So as you do this, that stability between those two bony prominences, the pelvis and the rib cage, is always on point. We're gonna hold it halfway down and do some little pulses. Nice and controlled, your pelvis stays stable. Try not to let it shift forward and back, and if so, slow it down and maybe make it a smaller range of motion. Good, come up all the way. Go to the balls of the feet. Give me high heels, lower and lift. Let's reach our arms out forward, palms turn towards each other. Make sure your shoulders aren't reached forward, they're pulled back into your spine. Whenever we're here moving, you try to find the biggest range of motion you can while being in control. And I like to hover from the bottom and hover from the top from those two positions. Halfway, some pulses. Small controlled pulses, thinking about the pelvis and that rib cage connection. Good, couple more. In Pilates, you inhale through your nose and you exhale out of your mouth. The biggest breath you can handle. Heels together, lift and lower. Making sure your knees are over those toes. A big no-no is we usually open our knees too much and we want to keep it right over that toe bed. A couple more passes. And if it's too much for you to hold your arms here, you're more than welcome to bring them down towards the carriage again. Exhale as you push, inhale as you lift. Exhale. Couple more passes. Making sure when you exhale, you don't compress your lips together. Have a nice relaxed mouth when you exhale. We do two more passes. Making sure those knees are over the toes. Last one. Halfway, we'll find pulses. Nice and slow and calm. Find that pelvis stability. If I had my hands on your pelvis, I don't want a lot of motion there. Good, couple more. Try not to judge yourself if I'm highlighting things that aren't in proper alignment. It's your moment to say, okay, let me try to hold it there and find strength in that. Hold it all the way to the top. Let's go to the balls of the heel of the foot as wide as we can. You press, you inhale, lift. Exhale. Continue. Knees over those toes again. Can we reach up to the ceiling? No pressure. Now when our arms are reached here, our ribs like to flare open because of the tightness in that armpit area. Really try to find that rib cage closed and being okay with your arms not being all the way up. Wherever that you can keep them while keeping your pelvis nice and stable. Doing some work outside. Exhale. Good, a couple more. Exhale, inhale. 2. Last pass. Halfway little pulses. Pulsing nice and calmly, nice and controlled. Pulse. Good, when you do pulses like this, a nice comfortable breath, you don't want to do like hyper ventilating breath, not nice and stable. Good. Let's come up all the way, go to the balls of the feet. Have some nice high heels. You exhale, lower and lift. So, not all the time we work with that super high heel. Sometimes I'll let you drop it a little bit, but right now, try to find that super high heel. Try to find a little bit more weight on your second metatarsal. That's the ball of the foot that is aligned with your second toe. Good. Couple more passes. Couple. 2, which is also a couple. Last one. Halfway, little pulses. Pulse, pulse. Good. Good job. Lift up all the way. I want you to have your hands by your side, have the balls of the feet on the bar. Push the bar down halfway, and then just stay here. I want you to flex and point your feet, but I want you to think about your bar staying nice and still. Flex and point those feet, with that bar trying to be nice and still. Thighs on fire, good. Couple more. 2, think about that second metatarsal, right? Roll up right on that second toe. Last pass. Whoo, quads. I know it's heavy, you'll see why. Whew. Okay, push the bar down, and then your hands are on the carriage. You're going to lift your booty up. Let's get comfortable here. Send your booty down, keep that bar down. Lift the booty up, keep the bar down. Weight more on that second metatarsal. Send the booty down, keep the bar down. One more. Fold in half. Lean your body weight back in space. It's a heavy bar, so don't let it fling you. You're gonna lift the bar up. Think you fold in half, and then you lower the bar. Exhale. Good. A little prep to our tendon stretch. Eyes on the thighs, drop that heavy head. Exhale. 2. Last one. Good, lower. Send your booty down. Let's lift this bar up and let's come up. And then you're gonna face your carriage. I'm gonna turn mine to the side so you can see a little better. You're gonna face your carriage, face your bar. Now, from here, I want you to step on the bar with one ball of the foot. It's heavy, be careful, especially my light people. Have both balls of the feet on. I want you to stand nice and tall. I want you to lower your heels and lift. Lower, exhale, lower. If you don't have your handles here, maybe a wall, and you're more than welcome to do these calf stretches holding your carriage down, but you see I have my handles hooked up. We'll see what we do with them. Left, I don't like to give you a preview. I like surprise, so I teach you how I like, you know? 2, full range of motion. A little bit more weight on that second toe when you come up and down. It's that proper alignment. Good, and then when I say second toe, it's that second metatarsal. And let's do one more. Hold it high, keep it high. I want your hands to go on the carriage. Let's go about mid-carriage. Eyes on your thighs, keep your heavy head tucked under. You're gonna exhale, lift the bar up. It's heavy for this reason. Inhale, lower, which really helps us with this exercise. Exhale, lift. Now, if this is challenging for you, you're more than welcome to bring these hands further away, and it makes it a little easier to fold in half. Make your choice where you wanna work. Exhale, inhale, lower. Eyes on the thighs, keep that head down, which is a big safety concern. We like to see where we're going, and it feels like we're gonna flip over, so our eyes like to look that way. But this is all about trusting ourselves and folding ourselves in half. So you want those eyes to be involved. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Woo. Lower. Turn your toes to the side, toes and knees. You are still with your shoulders over those hands. You pike up, inhale, lower. Exhale, inhale. You keep it up. Couple more. 2. Lower. Swivel your feet the other direction. You got it. Exhale, pike it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Continue. Get that full exhale out. Eyes on the thighs. Don't judge yourself on the height. 2. Lower. Stay here. Lower the heels. Lift. Gather your thoughts. Calming your nervous system down. 2. Last pass. Step off. It's heavy. Be careful. Very good. Now, you're going to come to the back edge of your chair. Don't worry about me. I'm going to pull mine back a little bit. So, you're on the back edge of the chair. Remember, it's heavy. We're not doing too much. Your feet are really close to the base of the chair. Your hands are going to reach forward, palms turn towards each other. Tuck your chin to your chest, round and roll down, hands find the bar. It's heavy. Now from here, keep your hands on the bar. I want you to push it down 2 inches and then lift. Down and then lift. Now keep your hips over those heels. Lower, exhale. Lower, exhale. Folding in half more. Inhale, lower, exhale. Inhale, lower, exhale. 2. Last one. Very good. From here, round and roll up. Just a heavy reset. Walk around to the other edge. Heavy reset. You turn and face. The back side of your body is towards the chair. From here, you tuck your chin to your chest, you round and roll down bone by bone. You walk out yourself to a push-up. You walk out 3 passes, our classical Pilates push-up walk. On 3 passes, you're in a plank position. From here, step 1 foot on the bar, push the bar away from you. Find a good position that you feel comfortable. Find the other foot on the bar. Now know that the bar has this like little 2-inch movement. Don't let that scare you in the process. From here, I want you to think about bending those elbows and then come up. Little push-up. Lower, inhale, come up. 1 more, lower, inhale, come up. Now from here, pike it up. 1 foot finds the floor, other foot finds the floor. You walk back 3 passes to a forward fold. 1, 2, 3. Round and roll up. Hopefully you feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay, let's do another one. Tuck your chin to your chest, round and roll down. It's an exhale. The opposite hand you want to reach with, that walks out 3 passes, or it starts. 1, walk out. 2, 3. You bring 1 foot on the bar. You need to scoot back, do so. Other foot on the bar. And then shift forward to that plank. The bar pulls down a bit, and then find that little pike. Shift forward to that plank. The bar pulls down a little bit, and come back. I like to teach this heavy, so you feel comfortable with your own body learning this movement pattern. Yep, 1 more, shift, and then pike. 1 foot down, other foot down, walk back 3 passes. Walk 1, walk 2, forward fold on 3. Slight bend in the knees, round and roll up. Yes. You see our heavy world. Turn back around. Now, from here, make sure your bars are locked in. I'm that fearful Pilates teacher, seeing things happen. So I always make sure mine are locked in. As you can see, it's my own chair and I didn't have mine locked in. So double check your handles, make sure they're locked. 1 hand on, other hand on. Put their foot on the bar, push the bar down. It's heavy, be careful. Other foot on. Now from here, step 1 foot up on the base, stand up all the way, and then get your arms nice and long. I'm gonna say lock them out long. That just means a really long arm in my world. The other foot finds the bar. 3 tricep dip, 3 tricep dips. You inhale, go down. Exhale, come up like somebody's pulling you from the crown of the head. Lower, exhale. Lower, exhale. Bring a foot on, other foot on, stand up, turn. I want one hand on. Try to find a foot on the bar. Other hand on, locked out arms. From here, I want you to lower yourself to a tricep. Lower, exhale, come up. Lower, exhale, come up. Lower, exhale, come up. One foot on, stand up. Good. Okay, from here, I want you to turn back around. You're gonna find a foot on the bar, find those locked out arms. Open your heart. Look up into a low back extension. Look forward, lower yourself down low. Come up, and then find that little back extension. Come neutral, lower. Come up, and then find that back extension. Forward, lower, come up, find that back extension, and find a foot on, other foot on. Turn it. Aren't you glad it's heavy now? I knew you would be. Now have a foot on. Find long arms. We're all different lengths, so do what you need to do for your body. Find the back extension first, same concept. Look up with it. Get neutral. Find yourself lower. Come up. It's an exhale, and then inhale. Find that back extension. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, back extension. A little add-on. Neutral. Lower. Come up. Find that back extension. Good. Foot on. Other foot on. Good. Turn around. You step a foot on the bar. Lower yourself down all the way. I wasn't secure. And then find the other foot down. Some calves. Lower and lift. Lower. Lift. Calming ourselves down. I do this a lot on the chair to ground yourself on hard moves so it doesn't feel it's going to wreck your world. Last one. Good. Step a foot off. It's heavy. Control yourself and come up. Good. Okay. Super heavy. Let's get a little lighter. Take off one of your springs completely. So you only have one at the top. Take off one of your springs completely. Since we're back here, let's stay here. You're really close to the bar or the base. Your arms are going to reach forward, round and roll down. Hands find the base of your hands find the bar. Keep your hips over your heels. Find length in your spine as you lengthen out. Exhale, round up. Inhale, push down. So we were doing this a little bit before, but a whole lot more range of motion. Lower, find that back extension. Exhale, round. Back extension is, I'll say you're doing a back extension, getting into that long back. Exhale, round. One more. And then round. From here, you're gonna put your hand on the carriage, bring your hips on, and then push your bar down. When your bar is down, I want your shoulders over your hands. Once you have that position, you're usually in your home position. Let's have our feet neutral and then lift those thighs up. Inhale, lift your eyes, lift your head, lift your back up into a back extension. And then exhale as you lower down. Inhale, find the back extension. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale, find that back extension. Lower. One more. Back extension. And lower. Reach back, see if you can grab on one of your ankles. If you need to scoot back or closer to make it work for you, always do so. We have different lengths. From here, it's the same concept. Back extension, be even in your shoulders. Exhale as you lower. In our Pilates practice, we kind of get in an ego fight with our own self because we want to get high, big range of motion, but sometimes our body can't handle it yet. So only going as far as you can go, but honoring or having that integrity of how you're holding yourself or how you're aware of holding yourself. Trying to stay nice and even. Lower. One more. Inhale. And then lower. Put it all the way down to the ground, the bar. Switch it up. Once the hand's on, the other hand reaches back. If you need to hold onto your socks or clothes, do what you need to do. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. And be patient with yourself. If I've already given you lots of hard moves. If it's hard to do some of these, do what you can. Even holding yourself in position is part of the workout. Inhale. At least you're trying it. At least you're trying to get in that flexibility. Inhale. Exhale down. Last one, y'all. Inhale. And exhale down. Good. Both hands on. Now from here, you scoot more forward. So your tummy is completely off and the hip bones are right on that edge. You're gonna keep your bar down. You bend your elbows, get used to this. Bend your elbows, you lower your chest, you lift your legs, and then you straighten your arms, lift up in that back extension. Keep the bar down. You bend your elbows, you lower down, legs are together. Inhale. You keep going. If you need to scoot, do little micro movements to make it work for you, do it. Lower, and then inhale. Heels together, toes apart. Let's advance this. You lower yourself down. Keep your legs high. Bend the knees, 3 bends. Bend like a little frog. Exhale, straighten. Bend. Exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach those legs, and then clap your heels as you straighten your arms. Can we lift the bar? Lower the bar. As the bar hits, you lift those legs, bend those elbows. 3 bends. Bend. Notice where your eyes are. Straight down to the ground. And straighten. Last pass. Straighten. Clap your heels as you straighten out those arms and then lift up into a back extension. Last pass, y'all, make it great. Lower. Lift those legs as you lower those arms. 3 bends. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those heels together. Clap those heels as you straighten those arms and lifting that back extension. Very good. From here, bring the bar down, shimmy your body back. When you can, hand comes on the carriage, lift yourself up. Very good. Since we're back here, let's stay, okay? So I want you to have your hip on the carriage, push this bar down, and then send your legs out so you're in a nice long line. If you need to have your hand on the carriage for support, do so. And I'm not gonna say always, other than what we just did, most of the time our shoulder's right over that hand. If you'd like to reach this arm up, do so. Glue the middle of the legs together. You lift up, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Gotta love the chair, right? Exhale. So our chair doesn't have a lot of surface area. Our carriage is really small here compared to the Reformer or the Cadillac. So it makes it a little bit more challenging to do a lot of these moves. One more. Gotta take that challenge. Love it. Good. Okay. I want 1 foot to go forward, 1 foot to go back. Don't worry. We'll switch it up. Lift. Lower. Be patient with your difference. Lift. Our lateral line, so in our fascia world, all the muscles that takes you to lift up into this little side bend, that's our lateral line. They're all grouped together in one line. 2 more. And then our rib cage does this little zigzag thing. And I really want you to see if we can challenge where that zigzag picks up with our own movement pattern. Switch your legs. You'll notice there'll be a difference. Be patient with it. Lift and lower. Exhale and lower. Couple more. Exhale and lower. You see how your body does those little micro movements? Sometimes certain muscles want to grab on that line, and then when you do it again, the other line's like, no, I want to do it. Try to get it balanced. 2. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. And down. From here, come up. And turn on to the other side. I'm going to give you a little switcheroo. Once you're on your other side, so that other hip hits the carriage, you bring that hand that's closest to the bar down, shoulders right over the hand. When you have that stability, you send those legs out until you have a nice long body. Middle of the legs are towards each other. Your hands reaching or on the carriage, your choice. You lift up. It's an exhale, inhale, lower. Stick with me, we're almost done here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Almost done in general. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Make sure your legs don't rotate to any side here. They try to stay really neutral. Inhale, lower. 2, lift. Inhale, lower. Last pass. Lift. Inhale, lower. Those legs find a little scissor, one forward, one back. Doesn't matter which one you choose. Lift. Inhale, lower. Our body's really smart. We usually choose the one that's easier for us first. So keep that in mind, especially when I cue you of doing your opposite arm you started with. It's usually the one you don't want to do first, and that's it. Exhale. Inhale, lower. 2, exhale. One more pass. At the bottom, switch. Give it to me, exhale. Inhale, lower, be patient with yourself. Exhale. Find the length in those ankles. Exhale. Inhale, lower. When I say lengthen your ankles, other worlds we'd call it a pointed foot, but it's your ankle that's doing it, so it's just my anatomy world trying to find common language. 2, exhale. Yeah. And good. Hand on the carriage, help yourself out of this position. Very good. From here, let's put the spring that's on, put it down to the lowest setting. The spring that's hooked up, it goes to the lowest setting. We don't have a lot going on. Let's step to the front edge of the carriage, front edge of the chair. Your feet are about 2 inches from the base. Your hands are by your side. You tuck your chin to your chest. You start to roll down, hands find the bar naturally. You push down, it's nothing. I want you to take it around the spine. Inhale, push it down. Exhale. Inhale, push. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Take your hands off, roll and round up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was fun. I hope you had a good time. Like, subscribe, comment. If you want any more specific content out there, I'll do my best to get it out. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your life, and I hope to get some more energy with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you next time. Peace.